In 4th grade, we did Punnett squares. They asked what color eyes my parents had. At this point, I would soon learn that family would be interchangeable. I said that I was adopted, and they gasped quietly and apologized. Newsflash, I didn't know their eye color. My name is interchangeable. What used to be Winona is now Amber. What you taught me before I could walk or talk is that I am disposable. What you taught me before I knew who I was is that when it gets hard to give up and to throw it all away, then an unsuspecting someone will pick up the broken pieces of what used to be my happy family. You left me begging for scraps, digging through trash to find a meaning in this meaningless transaction that was my birth. Stripped down all of my identifiers, such as Winona, sister, daughter, and what you gave me was a Craigslist ad, age 22 months, sister, brown hair, hazel eyes, calm child, passive, thin. Age, 3 years old, brother, brown hair, green eyes, hyper child, thin. No longer a person, just an ad to be adopted. No longer a person, just an ad to be represented. But let me ask you, do the words that you use to describe my temperament or my looks define my entire life? They say to choose a name with great meaning because it defines a person's life. So whose life will I live after I become Amber and no longer Winona? My sentencing was at age 2 to a life of wandering. My name is interchangeable. What was Conley is now interchanged with justice, but was justice served when a little girl's spirit was broken, when a brother had a sister? Was justice served as she cried for understanding? Was the judge making judgments with justice in mind, or was he just trying to find a family in time? What brought us together was when you left us for another drunken adventure. What I was taught is that I was a burden to your heavy lifestyle. So let me ask you, Mom, where were you on the day that my stomach growled so loud that it was an earthquake? The day that I would begin to hate milk, because let me fill you in, that 3-year-old boy who could wander freely about the home stayed by his sister's side to feed her eggs and spoiled milk. You taught me that I was disposable. You taught me that I was worthless. You taught me that I didn't belong and that I never would. Seems like no matter who I am or where I am, I think about you. So let me ask you, do you think about me too? My name is Amber. I'm an adult with my life on track. Yet here you come around with a tornado-like wind, the wind with glass shards destroying all of the paper-thin emotions I thought bottled. Who are you to discard me and ask, honey, how are you? You with your destroying nature, like a hurricane sent to destroy bustling man-made cities. But then again, I am man-made, so I guess you can destroy me too. The fire that burns within me, angry with your life choices, angry with my inability to let it go, angry at my choices to understand. In English class, I was taught that my story matters. My story is unique and unwritten. So then why is it when I began to tell it, angered voices shout from the gallery, that's not what happened, defending their part in my story, as if to say, honey, you are just remembering it wrong. I raise my hand as to not to be rude, to leave the classroom well played, because here I stand listening to you defend your part in my story. You only want me to tell my story if it matches the story that you told yourself to go to sleep. Well, Mama, you shouldn't have made promises that you didn't intend to keep.